G'day guys, welcome back to Borderland Builds, episode 2 of the build series on the DMAX. Now, if you didn't see our last episode, the legends down at MRT fit out the canopy. So if you haven't checked it out, we'll pop the link in the description below so you can go and watch that. That was episode 1. But today is all about suspension. So the guys here at Pedders are doing a GVM upgrade for us so that the DMAX can take all of the weight that we're going to be throwing on it while we're touring. They're also going to be doing upper control arms for us as well. So let's get into it.
For those of you who don't know what a GVM upgrade is, GVM stands for gross vehicle mass, and it's essentially the amount of weight your four-wheel drive can handle safely. When you purchase any four-wheel drive in Australia, it's going to have a rated payload straight out of factory. That's going to differ depending obviously on what four-wheel drive you're purchasing. For the DMAX, and don't quote me on this, but I think it's about 970 kilograms for your X-Terrain model, right up to about 1350 for your single cab chassis SX models. If you think about all the weight you're going to have to add onto a four-wheel drive to make it or build it up into a camping or an overlanding rig, it's pretty scary how quickly that weight really adds up. If you think about the DMAX, we've already put a canopy on it. We're also planning on putting some bar work on it, a rooftop tent and awning, a winch. We're also going to be carrying extra water, extra fuel. It's definitely going to go over. So a GVM for us was a bit of a no-brainer. We do know that the cost of a GVM upgrade can add a little bit to your build, but essentially if you want to avoid a bent chassis, cooked brakes, voided insurance, it's definitely something that you need to consider doing. So make sure you do the math on your rig and decide if it is something that's important for you. So there's a couple of options as to when you can get this GVM upgrade done. You can either get it done pre-registration of the vehicle or post-registration. We've obviously bought a brand new DMAX, so we have opted for the pre-registered option. If you do go this pathway, it can be a little bit cheaper, and it also means you get a federal certificate with it. If you do go for the post-registered option, it can be a little bit more expensive. You get a state approval with it. So it just means if you go to sell the car in a different state, you just have to get it recertified. So when we decided a GVM upgrade was something that we were going to do on the DMAX, Pedders was definitely at the top of our list. We are super excited to be able to team up with Pedders for this build. They've been in the game for over 70 years. They're Australian owned. They know their stuff when it comes to suspension and brakes.
So we have Matty and Em's Isuzu DMAX in the workshop today. We've started by weighing the car. We've identified how heavy the car is as it's presented. We're going to carry out and fit a customised GVM kit to this vehicle. We know the car's getting a bull bar and a winch fitted to the front, so we're fitting the appropriate springs. So we're going from 3,100 kilos to 3,450, giving Matty and Em increased payload and giving them reassurance they can travel the country fully legal and compliant. Matty and Em's Isuzu DMAX will be receiving a set of the Pedders foam cell shocks, which has no gas charge inside the shock absorber body itself. It has a foam cell material which eliminates shock fade and gives you the best ride quality possible. The Pedders GVM kit consists of the front and rear springs, front and rear shock absorbers and heavy duty strut mounts, plus the leaf spring U-bolts and leaf spring bushers. So this is the leaf spring we've chosen for the rear of Matty and Em's Isuzu DMAX. It's a Pedders leaf spring appropriate for their load that they're installing into the car. So the Pedders leaf springs all feature interleaf wear pads to reduce friction and increase comfort, as well as insulated guides to reduce any unwanted spring noise. As part of Matty and Em's GVM upgrade, they've opted to include some caster correction arms. So with the lifted suspension, on the IFS 4x4s, you can affect the camber and caster angles. So by fitting some Pedders upper control arms, you can correct those alignment angles. This ensures they'll get great tyre wear out of our Isuzu DMAX.
right, guys, that's the upper control arms and the GVM upgrade done here on the DMAX. A massive thank you to the team at Pedders and the guys here at the Launton store who have done an awesome job. Darren, Pete, Michael, Cam, who fitted it out all day, who absolutely smashed it. Thank you so much for all of your help. I think you'll agree the ride height is looking pretty awesome on this now. We're going to throw, obviously, a few more things on it. It's got a bar to come. We've got the rooftop tent that's going on the back, so a little bit more weight, but this thing is prepped and ready to go. We've got the 600 leaf springs in the back and the heavy front coils that's going to take the weight of the winch and the bull bar and all the scrub bars and everything that's going on. So we can't wait to get this thing out on the tracks. Well, can't wait to get it registered first. It's been sitting in the carport at home for 3 months.
Such a tease.
Yeah, we'll finally be able to get it registered in the next week or so, and then we can start driving it around.
Thanks so much for tuning in to our second episode of the Borderland build series. So much more to come. Make sure you like and subscribe. We have lots of exciting mods going on in the next video.